Hey guys, welcome back. In today's video, I am over the moon excited to share with you a DIY Dollar Tree fall wreath, spending only $10 on supplies. So I wanted to challenge myself and create something absolutely gorgeous on a teeny tiny budget. This is going to be episode 10 in my I Love Fall series. But you guys, I wanted to share with you guys a step-by-step tutorial. This is not hard at all. I just want to share with you guys some of my tips and tricks on how to create a really high-end floral creation using Dollar Tree supplies. So I know florals can be expensive, and you guys, Dollar Tree is really stepping it up on their floral game. So you guys can also choose any florals that are in your color palette for fall. So say you're using neutrals, choose all neutral florals. Say you're doing traditional colors, choose a bunch of different traditional colors. So in this video, I'm going to share with you guys all of the florals that we're using, how to create my signature Olivia bow. So I used an Olivia bow, and I only used the Dollar Tree wired burlap ribbon and then some of their raffia to give this big beautiful bow. And of course, you guys know I love to go totally over the top. I used all of the florals in my little bundles, but we only spent $10 minus of course the glue sticks to create this. So you guys, without further ado, I cannot wait to share this tutorial with you guys. I'm over the moon excited. Plug in your glue guns and get out some creativity and some of your favorite fall florals, or you guys can change these out for whatever season you're decorating for, and let's get to crafting. The supplies I am using for this elegant fall wreath are all from the Dollar Tree, and I selected this bamboo wreath base, a packet of the natural raffia. I chose the colored, but you could also just choose the plain colored, a roll of the wired burlap ribbon, and then a variety of florals. Choose whatever you love, but I chose these burgundy mums, a pair of cream colored mums, these beautiful berries, also these burnt colored orange sunflowers, this beautiful pick with kind of the yellow golden leaves and pretty pumpkin and berries on it, and then some cream colored hydrangeas. To get started creating this wreath, I'm going to pick my boldest color and I'm going to push all of the leaves up. That will fill out my wreath just a bit. I'm going to go ahead and cut off a couple of the mums. That way I can create a little bit of a swag to go on the base of this wreath. And then I'm just going to bend one of the mums backwards and set the other ones aside. I'm going to attach another set of mums, and I'm also bending them out just a bit. So we're creating kind of a little floral swag to begin with as our base. Now I'm adding in, for an accent color, these cream colored mums. Again, I'm cutting off a couple of the florals and then I'm bending it out. And then what I want to do is just go ahead and attach these together with a pipe cleaner. So I'm checking it to make sure that this is going to fit on my wreath with the right size. I want to make it a little bit extra larger. That way I have plenty of room to add my bow. So now that I have these both bended out, I'm going to go ahead and take a pipe cleaner and just twist the pipe cleaner on, and that's going to secure my two sets of floral stems. You could also use a zip tie for this or floral wire. This is what I had on hand, and I always love to use what I have on hand. Now I'm going ahead and attaching it to the wreath base with a pipe cleaner, and then I'm going to snip off the excess. And you guys could also, if you're going to sell this, you could use a more neutral pipe cleaner. That way you can't see it from the back. But this is for my home, so I'm just going for it with what I have. I'm also adding in a couple of other pipe cleaners. That way this is nice and secure and it doesn't flop around on my creation. Now I'm just going to go ahead and add in this beautiful sunflower. I added some hot glue to the tip of the sunflower, and then I'm just going to push it into the willow wreath base. These would also work great on one of the grapevine bases. My store didn't have those, so I'm using this as my base. Now I'm going to create an Olivia bow, and so I'm just taking that wired burlap ribbon and I'm going to loop it over on itself. So you just loop it over on itself, loop it over on itself again, and this is about 12 to 14 inches. I'm making a rather large bow on this. Now you guys do what you love. I do end up using this entire roll of ribbon, and you want to check and just count on each side of your ribbon loops that you have
3 in the bundle. 2 is fine as well. I wanted to make a little bit of an oversized bow, and now I'm just cutting a little notch in each side. Now be very careful here. Do not cut very deep into your notches because you don't want your ribbon to fall apart. And then I'm just taking a pipe cleaner and I'm pipe cleaning this together. The secret to my bow is I love fluffing them out. So you can take the loops of the ribbon and kind of twist them out because we added those notches. Now that we have given our ribbon a really good fluffing, I'm going to go ahead and attach another pipe cleaner. So I want to have a pipe cleaner that's coming out the front and a pipe cleaner that's coming out the back. The back one will attach to our wreath base, and then the front one will let me add in any raffia or any other bows for my choosing. So I'm going to go ahead and start with the burgundy color as the base accent color. So you just cut the raffia apart, and because I'm staying on a budget with this wreath, I wanted to make it go a little bit further. So I just split the raffia in half, and then I'm taking it and I'm taking the pipe cleaner and just twisting it on. I twisted about 2 to 3 times. And I'm going to continue this process for each color. So now I'm adding in the brown. I want to layer these just to give the wreath some dimension and some interest to the eye. And I love choosing different textures. I just think that really helps make things even more interesting. And you could also just choose a different ribbon if you didn't want to use the raffia, but this raffia really gives your wreath some fullness. So I added the orange color last, and now I'm just going to take and add this onto the base. So I'm just going to twist it onto the base of the wreath, and I chose to add the raffia part to the back because I didn't want my bow to get swallowed up by the raffia. If you guys wanted a different look, you could just flip your bow around. I did leave the pipe cleaner on the front so I could add in just a tiny bit more raffia to the front, but I didn't want it to be quite as full as the back part. So now that I've added all of my raffia on and fluffed my bow, I'm going to go ahead and add in some berries. These are really, really pretty. Again, this is going to add some really beautiful dimension to your wreath. So I'm just hot gluing the end of my berry, and I'm going to add it off to the right side, and then to pull your eye up, I'm going to add it to the top. That is going to give this wreath the appearance of having some fullness and some texture. So I just wanted to add too that I had added that little pumpkin pick onto the center part of my bow just by adding some hot glue and adding it into the center part of the bow. Now what you can look for when you begin to layer your florals are just go every other color. So if you've added in cream, you can add in a burgundy in between your creams. That's going to give you some accent and dimension to your wreath by giving your eyes something to dance over. So I added in some creams, some burgundy, and now I'm going to add that really beautiful pop of orange, and that's just going to all mix together, kind of how our fall colors look. And then after I add the cluster of flowers, I'm adding in that little pretty beautiful berry, and the berries have all of the colors that are in these florals. So the berries have the yellows, the creams, the oranges, and the burgundy, and that's what's tying this all together. So when you go to select your colors, look for some accent pieces that will tie all your colors together. And then I'm adding in some berry to the base of the bow just to give some more dimension and give your eyes something to dance over again. I'm also adding in these little hydrangeas. I really love the hydrangeas because they're a fuller flower, so it will give you a little bit more bang for your buck. Now, my berry on the pumpkin pick was getting lost, and so was the leaf, so I clipped the leaf off the back because you couldn't see it, and I wanted to add some yellow in, and I just added that into the top part of the bow. But you guys get creative with this and have fun. Whatever colors you love, just go for it. You can totally do this. You do not have to break the bank to make a beautiful, gorgeous wreath. And again, to attach my florals, I'm just hot gluing the very tip and stem of them, and then I'm pushing them in to whatever spot it is that I love. So I did also add in some of that pretty longer grass. I love this grass. Dollar Tree has stepped it up so much on their florals. And of course, I used every single flower that I had in those bundles. And so I'm really thinking it's coming out really, really beautiful. Comment and let me know what you guys think about this, and also comment and let me know what you think about the color combinations. So I'm going to share with you guys a bunch of different styles of wreaths this season. For this one, I wanted to share something that was elegant and almost a transitional piece, because we are going with some more of the creams and burgundies. So hopefully this can carry over from late summer to early fall. And then just give your bow a fluffing. You also want to dovetail your ends by going ahead and cutting a little triangle in the ends of your bow. And also, I'm going to leave all of the supplies for this wreath down in the description box below of this video. That way you guys can reference this if you're going to Dollar Tree and you need to pull it up and say, okay, what were those supplies again? I know I need all the help I can get with things. But definitely, you guys, this is just so fun. I cannot wait to share with you guys more ideas, more different color combinations, different tips and tricks on how we can do this on a teeny tiny budget. And I can't wait for more ribbon options to come out at Dollar Tree. So I also just wanted to share with you guys some fall vibes. I love making homemade crock pot soup, and I'd love to hear what you guys love to make in your crock pot, or just soups in general. I'm kind of a little soup junkie. And so here are some different ways you can style this wreath. I had this on my haul tree, and then I also did some DIY Dollar Tree pillows. I'm going to link all these DIYs down below. We created this cute little fall sign. I mixed that in with some of those buffalo check plaid pillows. So I think this is just a really fun kind of harvest style. It's just fun with the elegant wreath paired against kind of more of the farmhouse style sign, and then those glam pumpkins. I just think fall is so fun to mix all those. And then here is some little fall vibes with the Hershey's candy corn candy bar, some Hershey's M&Ms, that little pumpkin spice international house drink. Oh my goodness, you guys, I'm just so crazy. What are your favorite fall sweet treats when it comes to candy? Again, here is that wreath again, and here is another way to style it so you can have the big pop of color at the top. Then you can pan down and just add in all neutrals if you wanted. And again, I think this is really a nice transitional piece, because we DIY'd these pumpkins with Dollar Tree scarves. How fun was that? Oh my goodness. I've been seeing you guys' recreations and I'm loving it. But so this is a little bit more of a neutral take if you didn't want to go all the way, but then it also gives you that beautiful pop of color. And if you wanted to completely go neutral, just use all neutral florals. And then here are some of those glam pumpkins. I did a DIY with you guys on those, as well as the little yummy pumpkin cakes and the DIY Starbucks drink. Oh my goodness, that one was so fun, and you guys really were crushing on that. I think I'm going to do just like a huge video of just DIY fun fall treats that are fake treats. So here's another way to style this. I added that little DIY little banner across the top, and then we still have those cute little pillows. This is that repurposed lemon side that we painted, and then here are just some little Dollar Tree pumpkins that I set on top of one of those Dollar Tree hay bales and one of those cute little Dollar Tree signs. So that was kind of 3 different ways that you could style this one area or wreath or vignette. So I hope you guys are really loving this. Now here is another floral creation. This was a centerpiece that we made. This goes kind of in and along the wreath, minus the burgundies, but you could always add in some burgundies if you wanted. I'm so excited too to pick up some new fall candles. Oh my goodness, comment and let me know what is your favorite. And of course, you guys know I love to cook and bake fall goodies. And of course, I am a butter junkie. One thing I just cannot let go of is hot butter on a wonderful, yummy, delicious fall treat. And also, I just had to have Tinky made a cameo in this video. She was showing out and giving you guys her little dance that she has going on. I hope you guys are loving this. Comment and let me know what colors are you going to be using in this fall wreath. And if you're going to be recreating this, I would love to see.
So thank you guys again for joining me on this DIY Dollar Tree crafting adventure. If you guys want to take the Dollar Tree Wreath crafting challenge and only spend $10, we need to come up with a hashtag for this. If this is a thing, you guys, I would love to see what you guys create. Just post your beautiful pictures over on my Olivia's Romantic Home group Facebook page. I'd love to see what everybody is coming up with, or you can post them over on my Olivia's Romantic Home Instagram. Just tag me with hashtag Olivia's Romantic Home. I would love to see what you guys are up to. I think this is a fun little challenge just to see what everybody can do. Remember, you guys can customize this to suit whatever home decor that you love. So if you're all into neutrals, go grab fall neutrals. If you're all into traditional, grab those. You can even create a wreath that doesn't have anything to do with fall. If you're still jamming out on summer, I have a 70 DIY playlist. I'm going to link that down below. It's 70 DIYs that I did for summertime. Also, if you want to catch up on the rest of my I Love Fall series, this is episode 10 for this video, but I'm going to link a playlist down below in the description box. All you have to do is click on that playlist and it's going to start playing all the fall videos that we have had so far this season, and it's even going to roll into last season. We did a huge playlist of fall DIYs from last year, decorating tips, tricks, DIYs, tons of fall fun. So thank you guys again, and if you're totally crazy into Christmas, I have a huge Christmas DIY binge-worthy video. I think it's 2 or 3 hours. Just click on that. You'll get so much Christmas crafting inspiration. I do want to share some Christmas crafts with you guys, so look for that in some of the future videos as well. I cannot wait to share more DIYs with you guys. This fall series is amazing. I'm loving you guys back. You guys are just sharing so many comments with me. I'm so thankful and blessed to have you all here. Truly, thank you for watching my videos. Thank you for taking the time to comment, liking, and sharing my videos. It helps me out so much, and it truly means the world. It just keeps me going on this YouTube journey. It is a blessing and an honor to have you all here. Thank you guys again. I hope you have an inspired, wonderful, beautiful, blessed day. Until the next time, we will talk to you later. Bye-bye.